India's tour of England began in a stalemate.
The first test is drawn.
But off the field, a battle was brewing.
We felt what happened was wrong, so we went ahead with the charging. Probably a tactical, probably a little bit from India, if we're being honest.
Tempers flared, tensions rose. As the series moved to Lords, England laid a trap, a green-top pitch designed to rattle India.
On that green wicket, all of us given not more than 160 to the team total.
Despite being in transition, this Indian side wasn't about to lay down arms. They were hungry and unshaken. From the shadows, new heroes rose. At Lords, they didn't just challenge the crown, they came for it. This was the new India, one that scripted history. The first test in Nottingham was a battle of runs. On a placid pitch, both sides posted towering scores. But in the end, the fight was left unresolved, settling into a tame draw. The contest moved to Lords, the home of cricket. India hadn't won here in 28 years, but there was more to this contest than the visitors just looking to rewrite history. The stakes were raised when James Anderson took things too far in his clash with Ravindra Jadeja.
We felt what happened was wrong, so we went ahead with the charging. You can be aggressive, you can be vocal, everything is fine, but there are certain guidelines that are laid and we should be following all of that.
You know, it's probably a tactical, probably a little bit from India, if we're being honest, and we just can rally behind it.
The rivalry had found a new fire, and the spark had been lit even before a ball was bowled, with England gaining an early advantage at the toss on a green pitch.
MS, you've lost the toss. What would you have done?
We are going to bowl first also. The reason being the base of the wicket looks still soft, which means there will be something for the fast bowlers initially.
James Anderson was once again the center of attention. He quickly removed Drought, then sent India's star, Virat Kohli, packing.
It's gone. And it's Virat Kohli who's looking in such great form. He's got to go.
With India at 86 for 3, Rahane walked in. His mission was clear: rebuild from the wreckage and pull India back from the brink. Unfortunately for him, the wickets kept tumbling at the other end as England's seamers ripped through India's middle order.
Oh, he's walking. MS Dhoni doesn't wait for the finger. He's on the way back.
Soon, India found themselves at 145 for 7, staring down the barrel of a total well under 200. But with Rahane still out there, faint hopes of a revival for India remained.
अजिंक्य ने जो चीजें बहुत अच्छी की, एक तो शरीर के पास गेंद को खेला, allowed the ball to actually go to the keeper quite a few times, और उन सबसे ऊपर एक maturity थी, एक belief था कि I can be there and I can bat with the tail as well.
What a blow that is. He's winning the battle against Jimmy Anderson. 50 of the partnership comes up. It's been invaluable for India.
वो जो साझेदारी है और जिस तरह से आप ये सोचते हैं ना कि फ्रस्ट्रेट करने वाली साझेदारी सामने वाली टीम को, तो उसका असर उनके बल्लेबाजी के ऊपर भी होते हुए दिखा.
Everyone saving the signal now. It's going to be a boundary to get to that 100. Second test match 100 for Rahane. Tremendous innings.
Yeah, frankly speaking, it was a nervous time for me initially, but I just wanted to play as close as possible, and I'm glad that I got that century for my team, and we got that good position in first innings.
India mounted a remarkable comeback, lifting themselves from 145 for 7 to post 295.
On that green wicket, where everything England had won the toss and put India bat, I thought all of us given not more than 160 to the team total, and they got almost 300.
India's renewed belief was evident on the bowling front as well. The visitors struck at crucial moments to peg England back.
Now he's got the edge. Yes, that's gone. And Bhuvaneshwar Kumar takes a third.
Bell gone. England 70 for 3.
But the hosts, led by Gary Balance's gritty century, kept themselves in the contest.
That's 100. The dressing room looks happy. They know the importance of this Test match 100.
With the game seemingly turning in England's favor, Dhoni went back to Bhubaneswar with a second new ball, who wasted no time and removed the Centurion Gary Balance. He then efficiently wrapped up the tail, securing a 6-wicket haul, making it his second consecutive 5 on the tour.
6 विकेट के उस स्पेल में भुवनेश्वर कुमार ने एक और बार साबित कर दिया कि हेल्पफुल कंडीशंस मिले तो होम टीम का जो एडवांटेज है वो भारतीय गेंदबाजी निकाल लेती है.
With just the final pair left for England, the underlying saga of Jadeja and Anderson resurfaced once again as Jadeja dismissed Anderson to bring an end to England's innings.
Everybody was waiting for this moment. Anderson ahead of Jadeja, and he plays a reverse sweep.
India wrapped up England's innings, but the hosts had managed a slender lead of 24 runs.
क्योंकि लीड बहुत ज्यादा बड़ी नहीं थी तो आप ये मान के चलते हैं कि you're not out of it. I think the match was hanging in the balance quite nicely.
In reply, India lost Dhawan early, a familiar script. But then, Vijay and Pujara rose to the occasion. They weathered the pressure and took India into a position of ascendancy.
Very well played. So the runs are starting to come here.
England fought their way back, though.
Virat Kohli hasn't yet made an impact. And look what's happened here. Liam Plunkett has turned this match around in 2 balls.
India once again found themselves in a spot of bother.
Ajinkya Rahane has to go. England are going in for India.
The visitors kept their chances alive in the game, largely thanks to Murali Vijay's gritty 95.
It's the kind of innings that when he goes back to the dressing room will cause his teammates to look at him with respect. Now he's got the edge.
Such a shame, really deserved 100. Bail up Murali Vijay, but well played.
100 नहीं था पर 100 से कम तो भी नहीं था ना. We get obsessed with milestones पर that was an important innings क्योंकि नहीं आती तो शायद नतीजा ही कुछ और होता.
His innings had kept India in the game, with hopes now resting on Jadeja and the tail to further extend the lead. Jadeja took England by surprise with his counterattack as he raced to a blistering 50 that swung the momentum firmly towards India.
This is my game actually, so I was just thinking that whenever I get opportunity, I'll just play my shots, no matter who is bowling and what is the situation like.
Bhubaneswar, who had played the perfect foil to a rampaging Jadeja, went on to notch up a composed 50 of his own, as India posted a formidable target of 319 for England. The pressure of the chase weighed heavily on England.
Tell you what, this is a good move. They are looking at Jadeja as one of their prime bowlers in this final innings. Finger goes up.
The Indian attack was relentless, ripping through their top order. At 72 for 4, England found themselves on the ropes, and India could almost taste a historic victory at Lord's.
This is a tremendous session for India.
Joe Root, England's rising star, partnered with Moeen Ali. Together, they slowly began to rebuild. With each passing over, they tested India's patience. Their 101-run stand had breathed new life into England's fight.
There was a big partnership between Moeen and Joe Root, and at that point of time, what mostly happens is you start doubting yourself. But we had to keep going, we had to keep pushing hard, and that over, before lunch, I think Ishant was still a bit, he didn't really want to bowl short. I was like, you have to bowl it, and I turned the other way around.
Now, is that the breakthrough? It is. They've got Moeen Ali to the bouncer. Dhoni changed the plan. Ishant Sharma executed the plan.
The plan worked. India erupted as the massive stand was broken as the teams headed into lunch. It seemed as though the wicket had rattled England. They came out in overdrive post-lunch, attacking recklessly and falling straight into India's trap.
No! What have you done, man?
dismissed. Stokes out.
No.
Root gone.
One more batsman. Are England trying to win this match or what?
It was a staggering procession, all thanks to a plan executed to perfection by Ishan Sharma.
It's not very normal to see an Asian fast bowler taking a 7-wicket haul in the 4th innings of a test match. चाहे वो कितनी भी ग्रीन टॉप के रूप में शुरू क्यों ना हुई हो, by the end of it, it just gets slower. तो ऐसे में कोई गेंदबाज आके 7 विकेट अगर चटका देता है तो it's absolutely outstanding.
The final act, though, involved the two players who had dominated the headlines before the test.
So we're going to get more hostility here from Jadeja to Anderson. Test cricket, they're not playing a friendly game here.
And as if the cricketing gods had scripted it, the final act saw Jadeja running out Anderson.
India have completed a famous win here. It was back in 1986, Kapil Dev's team won in Lords. India hadn't won a game there. And now they've come back. Mahendra Singh Dhoni's young men. Think in the years to come, you look back at this test match as one of India's great test match wins overseas.
This wasn't just a win, it was a statement.